What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, man, Tory Lanez, we already know who's in jail doing a 10-year bid in prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, who's a rapper. So now it seems like we already know also that Tory Lanez was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago for being stabbed by 14, 15 times while in prison by another inmate. And now we have the exclusive video of Tory Lanez being stabbed those many times, which is crazy, it's sad, it's wild, man. Things like this happen in prison all the time. But my thing is, like, Tory is a celebrity, but then again, he shouldn't really get no privilege. Like, okay, you a jail person, you know what I'm saying? You a prisoner like the rest of them. But I'm saying he's on another level of celebrity status. Plus, he's not like I mean, he's a criminal, but then again, it's not like he's like a murderer or something like that. He shouldn't. I would figure he probably shouldn't have been on that same cell block or whatever unit or whatever with other inmates who does dangerous stuff. Even though allegedly Tory was guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, what I'm saying is, like, in jail they have certain blocks of real dangerous criminals. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that he'd be on another unit where mostly like with celebrities and other criminals be at a low level with lesser crime criminals. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of surprised me that he got stabbed by another inmate in the same unit where he's at, which is crazy. But man, listen, enough talking. Let's get into the video, man. I'll react to it. Trigger warning, trigger warning. It's a lot of blood and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to like not play the whole thing so you can really see, but then again, I'm gonna try to play and stop it. You know what I'm saying? Again, trigger warning, a lot of blood, man. Let's get into it. Again, man, listen, this is my Instagram page right here. This is not my personal one. This is like, you know, I post stuff on, man. Real World Mo 86, man. Real World Mo 86. Follow my Instagram, man. I do appreciate that. So this is the video right here that he's getting stabbed by 14, 15 times, which is crazy. And like I say, man, it's trigger warning. You see the blood right there. So this is right here, the unit, and this right here, I think is like a mirror or something like that. So I'm guessing it's like a mirror, like you see in those stores like Walmart or something like that. They got the mirrors facing, so you can see on the corner or whatever somebody's coming through another aisle. You can look up and you can see somebody. So I'm thinking that's what the guards use to look at prisoners or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like a couple people right there, and I know Tory Lanez, he's one of those people right here in the video. So what I'm thinking is this is Tory right here in the white, and it's another guy that's going down right there. Okay, so there's another guy right here. Okay, so this is when it starts right here that Tory Lanez and another guy who's fighting, he's the one that stabbed Tory Lanez. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like I say, trigger warning, man. That's sad. I don't want to play the whole thing because, like I say, man, I don't want to get my YouTube banned or whatever. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but right there is Tory Lanez being stabbed like multiple times by that guy. It's crazy. And this is the aftermath right here. So yeah, this is right here, man. This is Tory Lanez right here. This is like the aftermath right here of Tory Lanez blood and how many times we got stabbed and stuff like that. Trigger warning, a lot of blood. That's him right there. Listen, man, this whole situation is crazy, man. Now you see that, and me thinking like, wow, Tory's in this situation with criminals who do stuff like that right there. Even though he is in prison, you don't get no special treatments. But then again, I'm thinking like, okay, I know other celebrities that be in jail, they be in lesser unit. So like I said in the beginning of this video, that I'm kind of surprised that he was in a unit where criminals like that will try to harm him. You know what I'm saying? Even if anything can happen you in prison. But then again, like I say, lesser crimes of people who's in there, a lesser unit of lesser danger people. And also during that situation, where are the guards at? You know what I mean? Where are the security guards at there? Who's supposed to come right up there? Who's right down below them? You know what I'm saying? The guards didn't even come. So now a lot of people saying like maybe Tory Lanez was set up to be, you know what I mean, killed. I don't know. But also, this is on TMZ right here. Now we hear the guy that stabbed Tory Lanez about 14 times. He's kind of coming out. I think he had like a interview or whatever, and this is what he said. So Tory Lanez suspected stabber thought Tory Lanez was wanting him to kill prior to stabbing. Wow. So the man prison official who stabbed Tory Lanez multiple times said he thought the rapper was coming to take his life, claiming Tory put a price on his head and he simply acted in self-defense. Wow. We had a prison phone call with Santino Castillo, who was already serving a life prison sentence when Tory attack went down. And while he's not denying the stabbing, he says it's not as simple as some may think. Wow. So now let's listen to the phone call that they had with this guy, man. This is crazy.
So what exactly took place between you and Tory Lanez that day that you stabbed him allegedly?
Okay. That day? Nothing much took place that day. Everything led up to that day, but that day I just came out in the morning to tell him, good morning. And I told him what's up. Give him a little fist bump, ask him if everything is good. We had a little situation the night before and the day before.
So what was the situation the night before and the day before?
So I heard some rumors that he was trying to put money on my head. He felt uncomfortable living next to him. Said I was a threat. So I confronted him. And then I found out the same thing. He said he tried to put money on my head, so he said I put money on his head. We had a little discussion or whatever. So the next morning, that night, he said some shit. Okay. So the next morning, I came out, see if everything was good. Checked his phone, talked to him. He said, yeah. So I was going back into my cell. And when I went back, instead of going to cell, he was walking towards my door. He stood in front of my cell, looked at his boys, and made his little smirk. And when he showed me what he had and something in his pocket, I just rushed him.
What do you have in his pocket?
I just rushed him. When he showed me, to me, like, I believe this would be a weapon at the time. So I rushed him, and I just snatched him. I just took advantage of him. Weak. I just threw him all over, and I just kept slamming him and stabbing him. And
were you trying to kill him?
No, not at all. But I thought like it was a weapon. I thought ready. And when I felt like a sting in my leg, I felt like, oh, shit, stabbed me. So I moved back and I kept stabbing him more. And I seen that he threw something. So I was like, oh, this is bad. So I just kept going. After he was yelling, help, screaming, please help me. I just picked him up and I tried protection. I said, I'm like, look at me. And then I just let him go. Like, I was saying, like, man, you trying to kill me?
What were you guys like? I know why, but why would he pick you and all people to want to put money in your head? What was the beef exactly about?
It was really no beef. He just talked a lot. And I had to confront him a while back about all these things, certain around me. Like, I'll take a fade, I'll knife up, I'll put face to me. I feel like the second, third time hearing that conversation, I was like, man, what are you trying to say? So I approached him and told him, like, what's up? Like, just go and I'll come into your cell, we'll do whatever, like, just play this game, because I felt like he was kind of antagonizing me, like, testing me, like, if someone was afraid or something. We were cool at the beginning. We were cool for like a year. It's chill, kissing.
You know, Tory Lanez, he hadn't been in there about a year, but I'm saying he hadn't been in that long. It's like, why would Tory put a bounty on a guy head that's already in prison? You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't really sound right. I'm not saying it's not true, but it's like this guy already doing life. You know what I'm saying? For killing a young girl who he had pregnant, underage girl at that. You know what I mean? So it's like, and in that moment right there, it seemed like Tory Lanez wasn't like balking or anything. It's like Tory Lanez was just standing there and the guy just attacked him. You know, but then again, like, we don't know, we're not in there. We're just going on what he said. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, this is kind of crazy. Guys saying it's not really no beef. So it's like what?
Oh, they're not on that type of prison yard, Rochelle.
Oh, okay.
No. They got like little fractions, but she was more like he was different. He started kicking you with certain people. you know. And when we started being mad, that time when we had our little misunderstandings and we stopped talking as much. But we were neighbors for a while. I've been knowing him for about 2 years already.
Okay. And during the situation when you and him grew a friendship?
Yeah, we were cool. We chilled, we ate, we drank, we partied, we kicked it. Yeah, we were good.
How much did the guy tell you that he paid to have you killed to get off the yard?
Well, he said double whatever I was offering, but I never made that offer. That's what I never understand. He said that someone told him I offered people money to get rid of him. So he said he would give that person double and some dope and stuff. But truth be told, I never offered no money. Like, why would I offer somebody something I could do? It didn't make sense. But once he yelled and made threats and I'll have you killed and have a run up to yourself, all that comments, I felt like, all right, you're threatening my life. Then you looking out to do will confront you. And that's what happened the next morning. I asked him, are we cool? He said, yeah, it's cool. And when I went to my cell, he followed me. Like I told you earlier.
Do you have any regrets of stabbing him?
Regret? Shit.
Because you stabbed him 14 times.
Yeah. I know that. I wish I could do certain things over, but at the end of the day, I felt like he threatened my life. So, I can't. So the action felt necessary to me at the time, like the whole, in the moment, him coming to my cells, showing them in pocket, like, now I felt like, now it's it. So I can't say I regret taking a stand for myself. No, not at all. I feel remorseful in a sense because it really didn't have to go that far, but he made his decision and I made mine.
Did he end up having a weapon on him?
Obviously I got a stab mark in my leg. But that's going to the hole. They didn't find no weapons either. I don't understand that part.
Okay, so the weapons were found from him, only from you?
No weapon was mine. The weapon I was using wasn't found either. There was no weapons found.
Where'd it go?
That's what in the video it showed me putting it on the floor. That's what they were asking me. I don't know. Nobody was around. It was just me and him on the chair. There wasn't no day room. Nobody was standing next to us. It was just me and him.
And who saved him?
I let him go. I picked him up. I told him, like, look at me. He looked at me, and then I just slammed him on the floor and kind of kicked the back of his butt with my foot, like pushed him and run away.
And did he run away, or did he crawl away, or how did he get away?
He ran, screaming. He knows. He knows.
Wow, that whole situation right there is crazy, man. It's sad also because like anything can happen in prison. You know what I mean? Like anything can happen in prison, man. Like that's one thing about prison. Like there's some crazy people in there, and like I said, like I'm surprised that Tory Lanez was in that situation of the deadliest prisoners. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like this right here would be able to do that to Tory Lanez. That even though you're in a prison, then again, it's like this guy is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like what unit they got Tory Lanez in? You know what I mean? But man, listen, that's all I got for now, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think of the whole situation, yo. Don't forget to like and subscribe.